Hi, in this video, we'll look at Spring animation presets in SwiftUI, such as Bouncy, Snappy, and Smooth, and also how to customize them. Let's get started. We are going to use this hamburger transition as a demonstration. You have noticed we don't have any animation yet, so everything you see here is contained in this V-stack. Once we tap the rectangles in the V-stack, we rotate the top one and the bottom one, and also hide the middle one. So as you have noticed here, I added this on tap gesture, but we don't have any animation. To request the default smooth spring animation in SwiftUI, all you need to do is to use with animation. When you embed your interaction in with animation, you get a smooth spring feel, which is the same spring animation you see when you navigate through the various screens in the settings app on iOS. So let's add with animation here and add the final animation states. When we tap it now, you can see we have a default smooth spring animation. And when we remove it and place it outside with animation, we don't have any animation. So let's undo the change to get a default smooth spring animation. Once you put this in with animation, by default it uses the smooth spring preset. If you like, you can be explicit and add it here by putting .smooth. That gives the same spring feel. If I put a period here, you can see we have some other options. However, we have 3 spring presets. We have Bouncy, Smooth, and Snappy. Let's change it to Bouncy and tap it again. You have noticed this is now more bouncier than before. We can also change it to Snappy. So this is how you can request the default spring presets in SwiftUI. Depending on how you want the animation to feel, you can customize these presets further using duration and extra bounce. So let's add another parenthesis here. We can add a duration here and also specify extra bounce. Duration and extra bounce can be used to customize any of the presets, Bouncy, Snappy, and Smooth. The duration parameter sets how long the animation should last. You can use the extra bounce parameter to specify the springiness or bounciness of the animation. So you can use these 2 parameters, duration and extra bounce, to customize the default spring presets, Bouncy, Snappy, and Smooth. If you like, you can also use one of these parameters instead of the 2. You can use only duration to customize the spring preset, or use extra bounce to customize the preset. For example, let's remove the duration parameter so that it is left with extra bounce and change the value to, for example, 0.3 and tap it again. You can see we now increase the bounciness of the animation. We can reduce it further and see what happens. Or we can increase the bounciness to, for example, 0.5. That may not be what you are looking for, but I just want to demonstrate how it works. So this is how to request a default smooth spring. Use the spring presets, Smooth, Bouncy, and Snappy, and how to customize them using duration and extra bounce for your SwiftUI animations.